What's going on, people? So I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about knives, the essentials of having a good knife in your survival bug out bag. A knife is probably one of the most important tools you're ever going to need. It serves multiple functions, of course. One, for protection. Two, a good knife is going to allow you to start a fire. A good knife is going to allow you to force a food. A good knife will allow you to, put together stuff and build a nice shelter. So having a good knife is essential to survival and camping, as well as, everyday carry. Most people who carry a firearm always have some type of a knife on hand with them as well. I'm going to show you the three that I primarily use for camping, survival, and everyday carry. The importance of having a good knife is essential. It goes without saying, but it takes a certain type of person to wield the knife effectively. I am a novice at best, but to have that type of skill to use a knife effectively in all situations is important. So if you're getting into knives or interested in having a knife, this video will help you a little. It's not going to give you a lot of, as far as technical information. This is going to show you the blades that I carry and how useful they are, and how I use them, whether it be camping or just for survival as a whole. So let me show you the knives that I use. All right, so these are my primary knives that I carry. Not often, but pretty much wherever I go, I bring these knives with me, as far, especially when I go camping, and things of that nature. This right here is my everyday carry. It's pretty basic. It has a little light on there, flips out nice, has a little serrated towards the back of the knife, has a little bottle opener, little glass breaker on the end. This is my everyday carry. I love this knife. It's compact, it's portable. As you see, it's not that big. It's probably, based on my hand size, you can see how long the blade is, which is perfect. For just in case scenarios, it's good to have a good knife to carry with you, especially a nice size pocket knife, and this fits in my pocket perfectly. It has a little clip that hang onto the outside of the pocket. And most people who carry a firearm always carry a blade with them. They go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly. It's very rare I see someone carrying a firearm that doesn't have some type of pocket knife on them as well. So this is mine. This is what I use. This is what I carry. I pretty much use it every day. Well, I don't use it every day, but I carry it every day. And as you can see, it's pretty worn out. I've had it for a while, less than a year. And I like it. It's perfect. This right here, this is mostly my camping blade. This is the blade I take when I go camping. I use mostly when I go camping. This is the sheath right here. It's perfect. As you see, it has some serration at the end. Like I said, a good knife allow you to, start a fire, cut down some more twigs. Obviously, if you're hunting, it's a great knife for skinning. It's sharp. You can see it has a great balance between the handle and the blade. You want a knife that has good balance, and this one has great balance. I love this knife. I had it for a while. It has a nice sturdy grip. It's a great camping knife, survival knife. I keep one in my go bag. Like I said, this one I take with me always when I go camping. You can't beat it. And this right here, as you see, this is on my chest rig. When I go camping, I always have my chest rig, and I keep this blade. This is a double-sided blade, look like a little spear. It's perfect. More so, I do some stuff with it, but mostly it's just for protection for the most part. If I need to cut up something like a small twig, yeah. But mostly that's what this one's for. This one is something I like to have for easy pull out. Has a little thin ring. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great blade to have. It's not a long blade, as you see, probably about as long as my EDC blade, but it's great. So, and it fits right in there. It's sturdy in there. I use my truck, it hangs upside down, so if I need it, just pull it out, boom, I'm good to go. So those are my three knives that I carry, that I utilize. Like I said, it's very important to have a great knife in any survival or camping situation. You want to have something like a straight blade, especially if you're camping. In survival situations, you want something strong, sturdy, Obviously, this is a very sturdy blade, so you want to have a straight blade type of knife, something with some serrated towards the back on the other side, to serve multiple purposes. If you're doing everyday carry, you definitely want something compact and foldable. I like these more so than I like the ones that switch out, come out, the blade comes out through the top. Some I've seen those jam and get stuck. So this right here, it works for me. Easy to close. You know, it's a great blade. And this right here, like I said, this is overall just a great camping blade. Something quick, easy. You can easily hide if need be in a sticky situation. You know, you need some type of quick protection. This right here, this blade works out great. So yeah. So that's the video, everybody. Like I said, I am no blade expert, knife expert. Those are what I carry, what I choose to have with me. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own preference of what kind of blade they use, either for everyday carry or for camping or survival. There's so many different knives you can choose from. So yeah, like I said, I'm no knife expert, but I always recommend people, you want to have yourself a good blade in any survival and camping situation. So that way you have some type of protection in any situation. So yeah, so that's the video. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be safe and stay ready.